Today, we are going to talk about some LinkedIn growth hacks for 2023 and beyond.
So the first hack that we've seen work really well, and Eric does this too, is get other people to comment on your post right when it comes out. So look for other people who have decent followings, ideally similar types of audiences. And if they really leave engaging comments, your post is going to do well. So for example, if I had a video on LinkedIn that I post that talks about 5 marketing strategies to double your Google traffic, or 5 marketing strategies to help you rank number 1, and someone leaves a comment with number 6 and gives a really amazing strategy that I didn't talk about, that's a great way to get engaging comments and go more viral on LinkedIn.
Yep. I'm actually going to go through a list of these. I'm pulling from a list right here because some of the things we're going to talk about, some people know about already, but some of these things, there's a document that was released on the secrets of the LinkedIn algorithm. So I'm going to talk about some unorthodox things that I found recently. So one thing is not actually, this ties in with Neil's point. So this is a nice piggyback, but actually not liking the post first. So what that means is, let's say Neil writes something. Instead of me hitting the like button first, it's actually better for me to comment first and then hit the like button. And then also making sure the comment has at least 12 words, right? So fewer than 12 reduce the impact of your comment by 50%. I'm not sure where they're getting this number from, but this is like a 56-page document. So if you think about it, right, let's just think about like if you are creating an algorithm, it's actually very easy for a user to like first. And so how would you try to drive a better signal? Yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense. If someone comments, it's much likelier that they've actually read your post and then they like it afterwards. That's a little boost, right? So I'm just going to continue coming down this list. So go ahead, Neil, I'll pass it to you for next.
Yeah, and another one is leaving people on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is very similar to some of the other social networks out there. If you can leave people on LinkedIn. So for example, if you create a story or a post, but there's no link to an external site, you'll find that you just get way more play than if you link them to external site.
Next one is the reach is kind of like YouTube initially. So YouTube, really, they're looking at the performance in the first, let's say 24 to 48 hours or so, right? So what matters for LinkedIn is the reach in the first 8 hours is based on the engagement in the first 90 minutes after publishing. And then your growth is kind of multiplied over, how things do, over that period of time. So again, respond to comments first and then hit the like button.
The other thing that you can end up doing is when you are creating content on LinkedIn, write short sentences, because then people have to click the more button or link or whatever you want to call it to see the rest of the post on LinkedIn. And it's a signal for them of engagement. And if a lot of people click that, it causes you to go more viral on LinkedIn.
Yep. All right. Another one that is counterintuitive. So posting carousels actually gives you a boost, but don't post within 18 hours of posting a carousel. So this actually reduces reach. So LinkedIn actually doesn't want you to post too much. It's not like a TikTok or like a shorts or whatever, where like you can post more. Keep that in mind. I'll add one more over here. This one is on if you actually do end up posting, because think about it. LinkedIn is a social network. A signal that actually makes a lot of sense is responding to at least three comments within the first hour of posting. The reason you would do that is because if you're an algorithm and you're looking at one user and they're just posting something and like that's it, that's not much of a signal. Like, how engaged is that user really, right? But if that user is not just posting, but they're also engaging with other people, then that user should have, theoretically, they should have more value in that network, right? Neil, anything else?
Last one from my end. When we have tested a lot of stuff on LinkedIn, we found that posting on weekends works exceptionally well. So unlike most social networks, a lot of people use LinkedIn as a professional social network and they don't post that much on the weekend. And we found that when you post on the weekend, you're not competing with as much noise, which makes it easier to go viral and get way more impressions.
Last but not least from my side, posting selfies. So in personal posts to deliver 3x more engagement and up to 2.5x more reach. And Neil, you actually posted something with your family today on LinkedIn with your wife and your beautiful kids. How did that do?
I haven't checked. I'm assuming my team took that from Instagram because I posted on Instagram, but I'm actually pulling up LinkedIn right now. Let's see my posts. Featured, no.
Yeah, 2,300 likes. And that did better than, okay, let me read off some of his latest posts, okay? Neil, let me do the honors of this, okay? So you have one video that got about 80 likes, okay? So videos based on this thing, videos actually don't do well on LinkedIn. And then one where he was talking about Black Friday, that one didn't get much engagement. But this post with his family, 2,300 likes, it's like 10x, 20x higher than his other stuff.
No, it's funny. My team wrote the caption. No one on the deathbed ever said, I wish I spent more time at the office. Guess what? I won't be saying that either. There's more to life than work.
I knew you didn't write that.
Get out there and enjoy yourself every now and then. I think AJ ended up writing that. I wrote the one on Instagram where I said, there's more to life than work. Enjoy your day. Cheers, or something like that.
Yeah.
I always say cheers as my sign off. I don't know if I put cheers on Instagram, but nonetheless, AJ took what I wrote and modified it and put it on LinkedIn.
There you go. Selfies, guys. Post more selfies and not as many videos. So that is it for today. We'll probably share some more LinkedIn hacks in the near future. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and also go to levelingup.com/founders for our founders mastermind that's happening in February. Goodbye.